to my flour, I'm just adding the salt and pepper, and I'm going to add my cornstarch. So I'm just gonna get it out of the bowl, and it was kept getting stuck, but yeah, just put it all in there. It's a little bit shaky because I'm holding my camera with one hand, sorry. So just grab a spoon, and you're just going to just mix it all together. And then to my chicken, I added a little bit of salt, pepper, garlic powder, and some chili flakes just to give it a little bit of extra flavor. So here you have my breading station. And so I'm just going to start by grabbing a few pieces of the chicken. You can just use your hand or fork or glove, it doesn't matter. Just going to drop those into my egg wash. I'm just going to coat it really nicely. This part was a little bit messy, but it's okay. I'm not a professional. So we're just going to grab those pieces out of the egg and drop them into my cornstarch, salt, pepper, flour mixture. So I'm just going to use my fingertips and coat those really nicely. Just make sure the entire surface of the chicken is covered in that breading. And we're just going to dust them up really good. And then we're just going to put it on my plate over here. So you do that for all of the chicken. You can add a little bit of garlic salt to this mixture too if you want. You really don't have to, but that's up to you. So over here we have all of my chicken breaded nicely, and as you can see, it's covered and coated really well. And over here I have my oil. I'm using a wok on medium heat, and so I'm just gonna grab a few pieces of chicken and I'm just gonna drop them into my oil. And make sure your oil is very, very hot, or else you're gonna have soggy, oily pieces of chicken, which you do not want. So just add as many as you can fit into your wok, and you want it to get a really nice golden brown color, and it'll come out really, really crispy and tasty. In this bowl, I've already added the water, sugar, soy sauce, and now I'm going to add my tablespoon of chili flakes and the 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and I've already also added the vinegar. So I'm just going to drop my brown sugar in there, and then I'm going to add my 5 tablespoons of water into that mixture. And so you want to, it's all about eyeballing it. So if you want to add more, if you think it needs more, you can always add more. It's completely up to you. And so for this next part, I used 2 medium-sized oranges and I just juiced them. Unfortunately, I don't have a juicer, so I still got the pulp, so just strain it out with just a normal strainer because you don't want the pulp in there with your juice. So we're just gonna whisk it all together, just break up those brown sugar bits and just whisk it up. So in my pan here, I have some water, a little bit of oil, the green onions, the garlic, and sorry, my camera's getting bugged up, and just some more chili flakes. And I'm just gonna let this bubble and mix it all together. And you really want those to really cook down and simmer really nicely. And into that, I'm going to add the sauce that we created earlier, the orange sauce. I'm just going to pour that in there, and it seems very liquidy right now, but that's good because you want a lot of sauce for your chicken. And so we're just going to bring those two together. You really want to mix them up and get them bubbling, and it's going to come out really nicely. And so over here, I have my chicken that I fried up. The lighting's really bad in this room, but it's a nice golden brown color. It's very crispy and it tastes great. So I'm just going to bring this to a boil. It was boiling up really fast, so I just had to lower the fire a little bit. And what we're going to do is, once you know for sure it starts boiling, you're going to start adding the chicken into it. And this is the fun part, really. So I'm just going to start adding my chicken bits. Just those in there. we're just gonna mix them up really nicely. You want to coat all the chicken. And just to make the sauce a little bit thicker, I just added 1 tablespoon of cornstarch mixed with warm water. And this is really gonna bring your sauce together and make it really nice and thick. So you just want to mix those up well and just get all the chicken coated. And as you can see, it already has a really nice, beautiful orange color and it smells amazing. And so we're just gonna mix those up really nicely. It was a little bit too sweet for me, so what I did was I added 1.5 tablespoons of sweet chili sauce and 1 tablespoon of this chili garlic sauce. It's completely optional. And so here we have my orange chicken. It's all ready. And just garnished it with some more of the green onions and some orange slices. And then I served it up with some lemon and cilantro rice. It was very simple to make, just boiled rice with a little bit of lemon juice and cilantro, and there you go. Enjoy!